in opposition to the bill.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and to all of my members and colleagues that have worked and fought so hard to make education of higher institutions a better place. I don't think that we've done that today. Calling or saying DEI is something that it is not, is why we are here today. The misinformation campaign has said to us that DEI takes away the opportunity for qualified candidates to be hired versus based on race, based on creed, versus based on sexual orientation. DEI is not a mandate. The department itself simply offers the opportunity for people in this state to have a better understanding of the institution that it is saying that we are inclusive. You are welcome. You are welcome to come to this institution. Because for so many years, we have forgotten how we got here. From the time education and colleges and universities in this state were founded, for over 100 years, they were only for white people to attend, which meant Hispanics, Asians, blacks, and sometimes even women could not go to school. Only for the last 40, 45 years have we been inclusive. And there's still problems. There are some of you in this room that have tasted segregation. And while you saw it, but for those that had to live it, it's a lot different. And we're pretending as if everything is all good now. Everything is all better. We're saying we're looking for opportunities for everybody to have an equal and fair playing field. DEI never mandated not one university to hire anyone based on their skin color. DEI and that department simply said to those that may not have thought they were welcome, you are welcome to come to this institution. We will embrace you. They hire people based on that. But now we're here where we're saying we don't want that. We no longer want you in our institution talking about race, talking about gender, talking about sexual orientation. We simply want you to come, be ready, and to do academic work. Well, I offered an amendment today that made sure you had a playing field that was equal. And somehow, some way, we overlooked it and moved on. I'm saddened by the fact that while we do understand one another and we can talk and we have dialogue and we get to a point where we say, I do understand you, but we still simply ignore one another and move on because we're worried about the next election. We're worried about being primary. And that's so unfortunate because the people of this state will lose. This state will lose hundreds upon hundreds of millions of dollars because DEI no longer is in place to simply say we embrace diversity. It does not mandate that you create it. It says that you're simply embracing it. That's what DEI is. It simply says to those that may be hearing impaired that we will put subtitles so that you could see. That is what DEI is about. It simply says that when you are in a wheelchair, that we will create a ramp so that you can be included, so that you feel welcome to come to our institution. That's what DEI is. For the visually impaired, that when you create Braille, that is what it's for. Has nothing to do with race, but we keep talking about race. But we're forgetting who we're hurting, because it also says to the people with disabilities, You are welcome to come to our institution. We welcome your mind, we welcome your spirit, we welcome your everything about. So while we're sitting here and we have gotten the misinformation, then it's time that you get the real information. Remember, doing this will hurt this state by the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars to your institutions. And I hope at some point that we wake up and realize that the votes that we take simply because somebody asks us to can hurt the ones that we truly love.